Welcome back to DeezyVision. Tonight we are heading down to Rawson Square for a very special event. Now this year, the Bahamas is celebrating our 50th year of independence. So in 2023, it's our Golden Jubilee of Independence. And tonight's event is one of those events that are going to kick off the celebration, because tonight they're going to be unveiling the logo and the theme of our 50th independence celebration. So it's going to be an exciting year, especially from now leading up to our independence time that is in July, on July 10th. So I'm looking forward to all of the pre-independence events that are going to be going on here in the Bahamas. And like I said, tonight is the kickoff. So if you're ready, come on, let's go.
Oh, since our name are burdened down. Oh, glory, glory, hallelujah, since our name are burdened down.
And distinguished guests, to fellow members of the Independence Commission, to all of you, our invited guests, our most gracious audience, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Bahamians tuned in across the Bahamas and the world. Good evening. This evening, it is my singular honor and privilege on behalf of the National Independence Commission to advance this special welcome to you. As chair of the Independence Secretariat, and most importantly, as a Bahamian, I am bubbling over with excitement because the Bahamas is turning 50. Prime Minister Davis, I wish to take this opportunity to pause and say thank you to you and the entire cabinet of the Bahamas for entrusting myself and this vibrant group of young and seasoned professionals to develop and execute a world-class year of events and activities. It is our prayer to make you and the Bahamian people truly proud. I have taken the liberty to not just welcome you to tonight's unveiling, but to welcome you to the year of our 50th Jubilee. I can assure you, Bahamas, that we are expected to have a grand celebration from now until July 2024. A year and a half of activities that encompasses all that we've accomplished and all we hope to achieve in the next 50 years and beyond. Tonight's launch is only the tip of the jubilant iceberg. Following a year of public engagement, focus groups, keen discussions, pollings, and submissions, we've created what we believe to be one of the best celebrations the Bahamas has ever seen. Our calendar of events promises to include all Bahamians. Did I say all? All Bahamians of all interests, all ages, and representing all islands, and ensuring Bahamians all around the world are connected and joining in the celebrations. This is not a celebration for some of us. This is a grand celebration for all of us. All of us. I welcome you to stay tuned via social media and the major media outlets. Attend as many events as possible. Share your own independence stories and join in the year of Jubilee.
You would know that it took a great deal of hard work to reach this glorious point in our history in order to fulfill our true and great destiny. As we lift up our heads to the sun rising over our beautiful Bahama land, let us all march on to glory, steadfast in our Christian heritage, with faith in God and faith in our country and our people, we can rise to whatever heights we aspire to, and these can be achieved by our continuing efforts. My fellow Bahamians, our raised flag is a signal of a new era for all Bahamians, a signal for us to take our place among the free nations of the world. We must remember that all of us are partners in this great effort to build a better Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Prime Ministers Hubert Alexander Ingram and Mrs. Ingram, and Perry Gladstone Christie, Dame Marguerite Pindling, our former Governor General and the wife of our father of our nation. His Excellency Leslie F. Rice, the chair of our National Independence Secretariat, to my lovely wife Anne Marie, who is here with me, and to all of you here Bahamians. My friends, history is not inevitable. We didn't have to be here, and it didn't have to turn out like this. I thank God that it is we who live to see the dream of independence fulfilled. And I thank God that at our Golden Jubilee, it is we who are truly blessed to celebrate the legacy of 50 years. Just after midnight on July 10th, 1973, words were not enough to express the feeling in our hearts when our flag, our Bahamian flag, was raised for the first time on the sacred ground of Clifford Park. And later, as we lift our heads towards the rising sun, we knew that something profound had happened. The Commonwealth of the Bahamas had been born. It was, and always will be, a singular event, never to be repeated. What joy was there in that dawn to be alive. When women finally won the right to vote on February 9, 1961, the victory was not certain, given the fierce opposition of key figures in the then ruling party. But they gained the right to vote, which was a critical step towards achieving majority rule. When the Speaker's mace came flying out of that window of the House of Assembly on April 22nd, 1965, things might have taken a different turn. It didn't have to turn out like this. But it did, and here we are. The vision and courage and determination of so many people have brought us to this moment. We are the children and grandchildren of those visionary, courageous, and determined people. This is our inheritance, and is now up to us, each of us, to improve the course, steady sunward, to chart a better future for us all. My friends, the promise of independence was more than just freedom from colonial rule. It was also the promise of self-determination, the right to shape our own destiny. When we joined the United Nations in 1973 and became a distinctive part of the international community, our founding father, Sir Lyndon Pindling, set out our credo to the General Assembly. He said, and I quote, "We wish to live in peace. We wish to satisfy the needs, both spiritual and physical, of our own people. We wish to be neither dominated or coerced, and we wish to build a society built on the sound foundation of constitutional authority." And so it is. This 50th anniversary year of independence, we not have much to celebrate.
So after looking through, I looked at the way our islands, the archipelago flew, and I realized that it was a slight S form, and I was like, I need that. So I didn't know how to incorporate it at first. I just started to do random sketches, but every sketch started with the curve. And I just kept trying to find ways to put it in, and then I finally figured it out, the top of the 5. and it goes into the O. And then it bursts into a palm tree leaves, and I was like, this is it right here. I wanted a pattern, but I didn't know exactly what to do with it, and I didn't want to overplay the whole loose S portion. So I decided to just text a few friends and family members and ask them, when you think of the Bahamas, when you think of just give me one.
Junk canoe, as well as Bahamian culture. It is definitely an honor. It makes me proud to actually be seen, you know, and be rewarded with the opportunity to do such a impactful piece of artwork. First of all, I start off with some research, and then I do a sketch, and from there we go to junk canoe shapes and colors. I am proud to be a part of this collaboration, and junk canoe, music, good vibes. That's what I need.
What inspired me was having all the islands of the Bahamas represented in a design. It's all about representing the Bahamas, Bahamians, and basically ourselves. I feel very excited, privileged, and honored to be one of the selections. I am overexcited. It's basically a legacy that I could show to my kids. What I'm looking forward to most is one, seeing everyone's designs, and two, just celebrating with everyone in the Bahamas.
of the official logo of the 50th anniversary celebration of the independence of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
That brings us to the end of today's video. 50th celebration of independence of the Bahamas is well underway. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and show some love to the channel, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel because there are more 50th independence videos on the way in the future. It's going to be a very exciting year here in the Bahamas, so make sure you look forward to that, and don't forget to check all the links I left in the description section for you. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video.